Hello everybody and welcome to a very special episode of Draw with Rob. With me, Rob Biddulph. Now then, I am a children's author and illustrator. You might have seen some of my books before, like this one, Odd Dog Out. It's a story about a sausage dog here who doesn't fit in with the other sausage dogs. So she disappears off to find a place where she does fit in and she learns an important lesson along the way. Maybe you've seen this one. My latest book is called Dog Gone. I think I should point out at this point that I don't just write books about dogs. Okay, I do like dogs, I have a dog, and I like writing stories about dogs, but some of my books have other characters in them. But I do particularly like this character. It's called Teddy, a little pug, and one day he takes his human out for a walk. That's the way it works. Dogs take humans out for a walk, contrary to popular opinion. This is a fact. He takes his human, Dave, out for a walk, and he loses his human. And they have a little adventure in the process of being reunited. So it's a really fun one, that. But listen, we are here today, as per usual, to do a drawing together. But not as per usual. This is a very special episode of Draw with Rob. It's a bonus episode for a start, isn't it? Usually you only get one brand new episode a week. So this is a bonus episode. But the second reason why it's special is because we have a competition for you. An amazing competition, a very exciting competition with a really incredible prize. And this competition is brought to you by my friends at Envision Virgin Racing. Possibly the greenest team in the whole of motorsport. Certainly the only carbon neutral team in Formula E. And they have partnered with the Together for Our Planet campaign. What's the Together for Our Planet campaign? Well, they're a body of people who encourage action against climate change. And they're doing this ahead of COP26, which is the United Nations Climate Change Conference, which this year is taking place in Glasgow later on this year, 2021. And what they want us to do, basically, I'm sure you can guess by their name and everything, they want us all to come together for our planet so that we can all tackle climate change together. So they really do fight for a super, super important cause. So I'm very, very proud to be working with them on this video today. And Envision Virgin Racing, they've also partnered with our friends at National Geographic Kids. Now, I'm sure all of you have heard of National Geographic, primarily a TV channel, amazing nature documentaries and stuff, but they also have this brilliant magazine for children called National Geographic Kids magazine, and it is absolutely fabulous. My youngest daughter Poppy loves this magazine. She's big time into animals and conservation, all that kind of thing. So she absolutely loves this magazine. It's packed full of fabulous stories about the world around us. It's got, I'll tell you what it has got. It's got some amazing jaw-dropping facts about animals. Some of them I've even stolen for my Draw with Rob videos, actually, because I really like putting in, you might have noticed I put in little education stations here and there about the animals that we draw. So some of those have come from National Geographic Kids magazine. And what else is in there? There's loads of brilliant photography, amazing photography of some of the coolest animals on the planet. And there's also like loads of activities, loads of fun things to do, kind of, that will hopefully help you get closer to wildlife and the natural world. And as I say, my youngest daughter Poppy absolutely loves it. So if you are into that nature and wildlife and that kind of thing, this is the thing for you. Okay, so what is the competition? Right, well, do you remember back, I think it was back in May, we did a draw along, a racing car draw along, and this was also in conjunction with Envision Virgin Racing, and it was also a competition. You did the design for the racing car, and you just had to design it sort of reflecting your love of the planet. And you all sent me in your pictures, and we did a fabulous grid, brilliant designs. I absolutely loved it. And the winner got their design turned into an actual racing car. And do you know what? The winner was a young lady called Kitty Thwaite. And let me see if I can find you the actual racing car version of her design. Here you go, there's a picture of it there. Isn't that amazing? So she did this drawing and they turned it into this actual racing car. Super, super exciting. Well done, Kitty. I think, yeah, loads. I loved it. I really remember the panda and the turtle part of her design really sort of stuck with me. But this time the competition is to design the race suit that the drivers wear when they're driving these cars. So it's a very similar competition, except we're not designing the car, we're designing the suit that the driver is going to wear. So you know those kind of fireproof, lightweight suits that they wear, the sort of all-in-one things. And what is brilliant is, once again, the winning design is going to be made real by Envision Virgin Racing's official kit supplier, OMP. And it's going to be worn by both of their drivers in one of the Formula E races in season 7. So that is a super exciting prize. I will tell you more about what your design needs to comprise of later on when we get to that point, and I'll tell you how you can enter and all that kind of stuff. But first of all, I think I need to show you how to draw a racing driver. So we can draw a sort of a blank racing driver that you can then add your design to. So what you're going to need even, is a piece of paper. You are going to need a pen or a pencil, something to draw with. You will probably need something to colour in with later when you add your designs. But this is going to be quite a simple Draw with Rob episode from my point of view, because it's quite easy to show you how to draw a racing driver. The real fun part is going to be adding your design to it. So shall we get started and do our driver? Right, in case you've never seen one of these videos before, this is how it works. People tell me they don't think they're very good at drawing. I say that's nonsense. Everybody can draw. You just need a little bit of help with the order that we do the drawing in. So what we do is I draw a little tiny bit of the drawing on my piece of paper here. You can then pause the video, copy what I do, start me up again, I'll draw a bit more, pause, you draw, I draw, you draw, I draw, you draw, I draw, you draw. And by the end, we're going to end up with a lovely drawing of a racing driver that you can then customize. Okay, so grab your piece of paper, grab your pen, and let's get started, shall we? Right, I want you to start about just above halfway up your page. Okay, I want you to draw a curved line, so it's almost horizontal, just slightly curvy. My pen is not working particularly well. Hang on, I'm going to change it. Let's see if that's better. That's better. My pen must have been running out. This one's much better. Okay, so yes, so about that long, so maybe what, 6 or 7 centimeters long, and it's not quite horizontal, very slightly curved. Okay, that is the first part of our drawing. Now, from the left-hand end of our line, I want you to come up in a straight line about 4 centimeters, something like that. Okay, then I want you to do exactly the same at the other end. Now, can you see they're not quite vertical, they're very slightly heading outwards like that. Then I want you to join them up, but I don't want you to go straight across. I want you to come up, around, over and down like that in a nice smooth curve like that. This is going to be our racing driver's helmet. So the next thing I want you to do is about 1.5 centimeters from the bottom on the right hand side. I want you to draw another curved line. It comes down, it dips in the middle and joins up the other side so we join up at sort of a similar height up, but with a little bit of a dip in the middle. Okay. Then from up here, so about 1.5 centimeters from the top, I want you to draw a small diagonal line coming down like that, 0.5 centimeter long. We're going to do the same on the other side, but a mirror image like that. Then we're going to join them up, but again, not in a straight line. We're going to do it in a very slight curve. Can you see? Very slightly curving up in the middle, like that. Okay, so that's going to be our racing driver's helmet. Now we need to do the body. So we are going to start with a diagonal line. We're going to, if you move your pen, so you're about 1.5 centimeters in from the edge, and I want you to draw a diagonal line coming down like that. 5 centimeters, I'm going to say, maybe 6. Then what we're going to do, we're going to turn around and go across for about 1 centimeter like that. And then we're going to head back up. And we're going to stop when we get level to where we started. And that's going to be our driver's arm. And from this point here, we're going to come straight down our page and we're going to head right down towards the bottom of our page. Stop about there, I think, and can you see I've very slightly added a little curve at the bottom. Then I want you to carry that on in a little straight line, again a centimetre and a half wide, something like that. Then we're going to turn around, we're going to head back up our page, and we're going to stop about there. So it's about half the length of this line here. Then we're going to go straight across for a centimetre or so, and then we're going to head back down, and we're sort of drawing again a mirror image of this shape here. So we're going to come down, we're going to go across, and then we're going to head back up. So it's almost an exact mirror image, and we're going to stop about there. Okay, so you can really see the shape of our driver. Can you see this little chap? I've got a little fly zooming around and landing on my piece of paper. Obviously likes racing drivers. Right, now this time I'm not going to do the arm coming down here. We're going to do our driver waving at us. Okay, so our arm, this arm, his right arm or her right arm is going to go up like that. Similar length to this line here. Then we're just going to come across, and then we're going to go back down, and we're sort of going to disappear under the helmet, about there. So the arm is up and waving. Okay, now's the time for a little fiddly bit here, because we need to draw the glove. They wear these very cool gloves to grip onto their steering wheels. You can't just drive in bare hands, I don't think. So what we're going to do here, we're going to add two little lines, a centimetre or so long each one, coming up out of that wrist area there. And then we're going to draw the fingers. So what we do, we go up, we turn around, come back down about halfway, and then we go off in this direction here. And that's going to be our little thumb. So this is a fiddly bit too. We're going to come up from this corner here, up, and then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to join back up with this line here. Can you see I missed slightly. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make that line slightly fatter so that it all joins up nicely. And there we go, a waving hand. We're going to do the other glove here, so we're going to start again with those two little lines like that. And this is a bit easier because we don't need to do this little kind of thumb area, the sort of pad area, because it's the back of the hand on this side. We're just going to come down and do a little thumb out like that, and then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to join back up there. There we go, the two arms with the gloves. Now we need to add boots, shoes, trainery things. So we're just going to do a blank shape to start with. So again, we're going to do two little lines. The one on the left is going to be slightly longer than the one on the right, and that's because we're going to come down, we're going to go straight across, and then we're going to come up in a little curve to make a boot shape like that. And then let's do exactly the same on this side. Straight down, straight across, mirror image, remember, up, down, round, and there we go. That was quick, wasn't it? No messing about. Straight in with a little driver shape. Now we're just going to add a couple of little details here just to describe how the suit is kind of put together. First of all, we're going to add I've got a different pen, you might have noticed. I'm just going to add a very thin line that goes up here, just to sort of say where the sleeve starts and ends, because these suits, they're kind of like, as I said, they're sort of fireproof, and they're very lightweight, but they're sort of all in one, like a jumpsuit. But I just want to show the seams, the edges there. So there we go, the arms there. And then we're going to do a line that comes right up from the center, all the way up his or her body. And then we're just going to we're going to come across there, and we're going to add another line there. So it's like, I guess that's where the little Velcro is, or the buttons that they do the suit up once they put it on. Then on the helmet here, let's just add a bit of detail. We'll add a little line up there. We'll add a little line there. We'll add another line there, and another line there. And that's it. That is our racing driver. Wow, wouldn't it be exciting to be a racing driver, don't you think? So this chap or chapess, I don't know if this is male or female, it's totally up to you what yours is. Yes, guess they must be quite brave, mustn't they? And very skillful to drive those cars so quickly around the tracks. I think it always looks quite scary, but they're very, very impressive, these people, the skill that they can handle these cars. So there we go. There is our Formula E driver in their blank suit. So this is the fun bit, guys. You get to design your suit. Now, okay, you can draw whatever you like as long as your designs are inspired by something that you love about our planet. Okay, so something to do with the natural world that you find on our planet. So, but that does, that sounds like there's not much you can choose from, but of course there's absolutely loads you can choose from with your design. You could do, I don't know, an underwater theme, couldn't you? So whales and turtles and all that sort of thing, lots of water, very blue design. You could do a wild animals theme. You could maybe focus on your favourite wild animal. Your whole suit could be based around a panda or a shark or a tiger or a snake or a dog, maybe, whatever you like. You could do something which doesn't have any animals in it. You could do a sunset or a beach scene, anything you like. It's really, really up to you, as long as it has got something to do with something that inspires you about your love of our planet, or adds to your love of our planet, inspires you about our planet. Sorry, I should have said. I got my words a bit wrong there, didn't I? So there we go. I think, what am I going to do? I've got an idea. I know what I'm going to do. Now then, I'm not sure. I don't think the helmet is going to be included as part of the prize, but I think you should design your helmet anyway. I think it's just going to be the suit, really. But yeah, you should incorporate the helmet into your design anyway, shouldn't you? I'm going to. I'm going to disappear. I'm going to go into super speed mode to do my little design on my suit. So get your colour pencils, get yourselves ready, and I'm going to see you back here in about 30 seconds, okay? With a lovely coloured in racing driver. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So there we go. There is my design for my racing suit. So you can see I've gone for a sort of a jungle leaf pattern. I don't know if you've seen my book Blown Away, but there's my favourite spread in that book is this one here, where the penguins and the seal and the polar bear, they all end up on a sort of jungle island. I really loved drawing that spread there. So I thought I took a bit of inspiration from my own drawing and decided to do a bit of a jungle leaf pattern on my race suit. And can you see I haven't covered the whole suit, I've just sort of done it coming in from this side, which I thought was quite a nice little touch. But yeah, that was really fun. I really enjoyed doing that. So listen, it's important you don't just copy what I do with my colouring here. I know you follow along with my outline, but you don't want to do exactly the same as me. You want to think of your own idea and do something really, really original. As I said, as long as it's something to do with something that you love about our planet, then that's absolutely fine. So I cannot wait to see what you guys have come up with, because last time when we did the racing car, it was super exciting to see your designs. Now listen, important information. How do you enter your picture into the competition? Right, this is what you need to do. First of all, as per usual, get your grown-up to take a picture of your drawing, and then if they post it on social media using the hashtags #drawwithrob as usual, and this is really important, race against climate change. So draw with Rob and race against climate change. Those two hashtags. That way the people at Envision Virgin Racing will be able to see your entries, track your entries. But listen, that's not all you need to do, because this is really important too. You need to visit this website here. So www.envisionvirginracing.com/drawwithrob, and there you will find instructions as to how you upload your design, and that's how you enter it into the competition. Okay, so listen, it's totally free to enter. Fingers crossed, who knows, you might see your design on an actual race suit worn by the actual Formula E Virgin drivers. The closing date for entry is 1 month today. So 1 month from the day that I uploaded this video. So that is the 25th of February 2021. So you have 1 month to do your drawings. So good luck everybody. I cannot wait to see them. I hope you've had fun learning how to draw a racing driver with me today. I've really liked doing this one. Fingers crossed, good luck in the competition. It's lovely to see you for this bonus episode of Draw with Rob, and I'm going to be back again very soon for another episode. In the meantime, everybody, take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.